Imagine arriving here today and not being able to get onto your seat. Imagine not being able to use the toilet because the lock's too high. Imagine not being able to reach the vending machine buttons. Imagine going shopping and knowing that none of the shops have clothes that fit you. Imagine knowing that you'll never be a film star because of your disability. Imagine never seeing anyone else who looks like you. Imagine always being the one who looks different.
There's all your cousins.
Oh yeah?
And Mama.
I might look different from my cousins because of my skin colour, my hair, and my size. But I think being different makes me strong. I kind of just accepted that I was small as a child. I just was like, okay, I'm going to have a difference here. I can deal with it. I think it was sad a few times that I couldn't do things like other people could, but yeah, I kind of just go on with it. My name is Cara Mealy and I'm 13 years old. Even though I'm a teenager, I'm only 3 foot 5 inches. I have achondroplasia, which is the most common form of dwarfism, and it means when I'm fully grown, I'll only be 4 foot 5 inches. My mum and brother both have achondroplasia, but my dad and little sister don't, so life is very interesting in our family. I live in Belfast, which is in Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland is famous for many things: the Giant's Causeway, Game of Thrones, Titanic, and Dairy Girls, which is watched by millions of people all over the world. And did I mention I was in Dairy Girls? I played a 7-year-old girl making her first communion. I had lots of fun on set and made so many new friends. I absolutely love acting, singing, and dancing. In fact, I love being in the limelight, but there's not many parts for kids like me. Hi, and welcome to Craft Party. Today is a fruit party.
That's totally bananas.
Ba-boom. Ching. A couple of years ago, I was asked to present CBBC's Craft Party, where I was the only presenter with a disability. This was the first time I noticed that maybe having a disability was a good thing, and that I can inspire other people like me. Now, anyone who knows me would know that I absolutely love fashion. And being 3 foot 5 means it's very hard to find clothes, as no one makes clothes for people like me. Can you imagine that? My name is Cara, and I absolutely love fashion. But fashion doesn't love me. My arms and legs are shorter than other people's.
Thank you.
I'm okay with that. What does annoy me is that clothes designed for kids my age are way too big for me.
These are not even all fit me.
So finding cool clothes is really hard.
All the clothes that I want are too big for me.
So I decided to take on the fashion industry with 2 amazing designers, Amanda and TJ. We created the UK's first ever clothing line for kids with dwarfism. It's even named after me, She's Fierce by Cara. We even made a documentary about it. And here's me doing the photo shoot.
Well, I just love that. That's just fabulous. That's it. I love it. Oh, that gorgeous.
When the documentary came out, people with achondroplasia started contacting me, saying how amazing it was to see people like them on TV. Average height people started contacting me too, saying that I was educating them about dwarfism. How amazing! Last year, Scholastic Books contacted me wanting to know if I wanted to write a novel for kids about my life. Of course I said yes, and I got to do loads of press interviews and got to talk all about my disability. It was actually the first book that Scholastic had published about a child with dwarfism. I was so proud getting to talk about my disability. So I am here today to ask you, what changes can you make so children like me who are different feel included? I would never have thought of being on TV, but now I think, why not? My mum asked me the other day, what's next, Cara? And I said, well, I'd love to see myself starring in Six the Musical, but I can't really see myself as that role, as there's not many people like me on stage. Well, except for the Christmas panto. So, why can't I see myself as Catherine Aragon? I can sing, I can dance, I can act. But it's hard for me to imagine someone like me on the world stage, even though I'd be brilliant. So come on. It's time to make sure that every child feels included. And TV is a great way to do it. It's time for change. And you guys have the power to make a real difference. Imagine how great it would be.